All right, let's dive right in. We're going to talk about something that is seriously poised to change everything about how we buy stuff. It's called Agentic Commerce. And I want you to forget everything you know about clicking Add to Cart. We're talking about handing over your entire shopping list, from groceries to a family vacation to your own personal AI assistant. Let's get into it. You know, every decade or so, the world of commerce just gets completely upended by a new idea. Well, agentic commerce isn't just some small update. It's the next big, ground-shaking revolution. This is the moment we stop being the shoppers and start being the delegators. We're moving from click to buy to delegate to buy.
I mean, think about the journey we've been on, right? We all started out in physical stores. Then, e-commerce was a game changer, bringing them all to our desktops. Mobile commerce took that a step further and put it right in our pockets. And now, Agentic Commerce is the next logical step. It lets us outsource the entire chore of shopping to an AI. Each step gave us more convenience. And this, well, this is the ultimate leap.
So, what does this actually look like in real life? Imagine just saying this one simple sentence to your AI. That's it. Instead of you spending hours and hours comparing flights, scrolling through hotels, looking at car rentals, your agent just does it. It does all the hard work for you, finds the absolute best options based on what it knows you like, and then comes back with a full itinerary ready for you to just say yes. That's the kind of power we're talking about. And the promise here is it's huge. For you and me, the consumers, it means getting back an insane amount of time. Your agent is on the job 24/7. It could even snag you a flash sale that happens at 2 in the morning while you're asleep. But here's what's really exciting: the potential for small businesses. Think about it. An agent that's just looking for the best product, not the one with the biggest marketing budget, could stumble upon some amazing independent brand. It could completely level the playing field against the usual corporate giants. Okay. So if this is so great, you're probably asking, why am I not already doing this for everything? Well, it really boils down to two things: a fundamental gap in trust and a massive gap in data. And this chart, it just lays it all out perfectly. Right now, something like 85% of us are totally cool with using AI for the top of the shopping funnel. You know, discovering new things, doing a bit of research. But when it comes time to actually pull out the credit card and make a purchase, wow, that number plummets to just 15%. So we trust AI to be our research assistant, but we don't yet trust it to be our buyer.
And this isn't just some abstract problem. There's this great story from one expert who tried to buy some puncture-resistant bike tires using an AI. The agent totally understood the request, but the results it came back with were a total mess. We're talking broken links, product info that was missing, items that were out of stock. That final, crucial step, actually buying the tires, was impossible. He just gave up and went to his local bike shop.
And that story really gets to the heart of the problem. Large language models, they're fantastic at having a conversation. That's what they were literally built to do. But they weren't built to be shoppers. To get from a simple chat to a successful purchase, they need a direct pipeline to reliable, up-to-the-second commerce data. Things like, is this actually in stock right now? What's the real price? What are the shipping options? Without that, they're just guessing.
So how do we fix this? How do we bridge that gap? The answer is we have to build new digital infrastructure. Think of it like building the roads and highways for this new agent economy. And right now, there's a huge race going on to see who can build those roads first.
So let's quickly break down 3 of the big players in this race. First up, you've got Stripe and OpenAI with something called ACP. The best way to think of this is like a universal translator. It just gives agents and sellers a shared language so they can actually understand each other when it's time to check out. Then you have Visa's protocol, called TAP. This one is like a digital passport for your agent. Its main job is to prove that your agent is who it says it is and not some malicious bot trying to commit fraud. And finally, you have approaches like Skyfire's KYA, which stands for Know Your Agent. This is a bit different. It's like giving the agent its very own digital wallet and ID so it can securely make transactions all by itself.
Now, even though they all have these different technical approaches, all these protocols are trying to solve the exact same core problems. They want to make sure you, the consumer, are always in control. They want to keep your payment info locked down and secure. They want a clear, undeniable record of your consent. And of course, they want to protect everyone from fraud. It's all about building that missing foundation of trust.
But you know what? Even if we get all the technology perfectly right, there's a deeper, much more important question we have to ask ourselves. Once your AI agent is out there in the world, making decisions in your name, whose side is it really on?
Let's just frame it this way, because it's so important. Is your agent acting for you, like a loyal personal assistant should? Or is it acting on you, being subtly nudged and influenced by other commercial interests. This is the central conflict we have to solve to make sure this future works for everyone.
When an agent is truly acting for you, it's making choices based on your budget, your values, maybe you really care about sustainability, and objective measures of quality. But when it's acting on you, its decisions can be swayed by all these hidden factors. And we're not just guessing here. Research is already showing that things like sponsored product labels or even how fast a seller responds to an AI's query can change its recommendations, pushing you toward a choice that might not actually be the best one for you.
And this brings us to this really powerful idea from Consumer Reports. They call it conscious commerce. The vision here is to build a marketplace where our agents don't just shop based on price and speed, but on the things we as people genuinely care about, whether that's ethical labor practices, environmental impact, or any other personal value that's important to you. An agent that truly, truly knows you.
So, as we stand here, right on the edge of this incredible new era, the biggest question isn't really about the technology. It's about loyalty. When you finally send your agent out into the world to shop for you, whose values will it follow? Yours or someone else's? Building a future we can actually trust really depends on getting that answer right. Thanks for joining me.